Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. This is Yvette and today we're talking about fasting. So it's the evening of April 30th. So we said we were starting our fast May 1st, which that makes it be tonight. So it's actually I'm here in Oregon. It's about 9:45 in the evening. So my fast started at sundown and this will be we're at ground zero. So tomorrow at the evening time when the sun hits down, it will be our first day of a completed fast. I'm excited about this fast, and I sound like I'm kind of stuffed up because all of a sudden I came down with some sickness because that's what the enemy would do. But I am not a person who's moved by sickness because I can be sick. You starve a cold, you starve cancer, you starve diabetes. You have to maintain that, but you don't feed it things it's not supposed to have. But fresh fruits and fresh vegetables, raw fruit, that will take away diabetes. So where the enemy would try and bring sickness to me, that is not something that works for me. So as we're going to do our fast, so today I had my last cup of coffee for the next 40 days. I don't drink caffeinated coffee. I drink decaf, but it's my understanding that has a measure of caffeine in it. But I'm not one of those people that has to have coffee every day. So I will be starting my herbal tea and water. I did not get any oranges yet because usually I don't do fresh squeezed orange juice until my body feels really weak because it needs that vitamin C. And in fact, I could probably use the vitamin C boost now. But one of the things I do is I do take my ionic minerals on a daily basis because you're not taking any nutrients. And something that's really important while you're fasting. So I know people who do water fast, they'll say, "Oh, I'm doing a water fast," and that's really great if you can do that. But the problem that happens when you do a water fast, as soon as you stop eating, your bowels shut down. It just so happens that we have so much other stuff that just sits in our colons and in our intestines, and it hardens when you're just doing a water fast because you're not passing anything out. There's no fiber going in to get it out of you. And so you literally fast and this stuff hardens up. When you start eating, you're going to start having some problems and be extremely constipated when you return to food. So what I am doing and what I would suggest you do is take some senna. SENNA. That's how I always begin my fast, or lately I do. So you need to, as you're fasting, detox your body. So do detox teas, dandelion root. I do senna. Actually, you can put senna in your tea. I make iced tea, hot tea. And what I do when I make my herbal teas, because sometimes when you're throwing herbs in your teas, it kind of changes the taste of them and they don't taste that great. So I'll mix some teas that I really do like. Like I have a tea from India, and because it's written in Indian language, I can't read it, but it's just a black tea, and I like jasmine tea, and I'll mix those two together, and then I'll throw in things like dandelion root. Dandelion root makes you urinate, and it makes you expel toxins that way. You're going to want those toxins out, so your body may respond by, having a rash on your face, on your skin, because toxins are trying to get out the best way they can. Another thing that you really should not be doing is don't do antiperspirant deodorants, antiperspirants. Don't do those because those have aluminum in there, which blocks your pores. It blocks your underarm pores from sweating. So that's why you stay dry. So what's happening is your body is trying to sweat toxins out, but you're blocking them in. And so a lot of people will get cancer in the lymph nodes, and that's where it comes from. I have a product, and it's called alum. It's a crystal in a crystal form. It's all natural. I can't remember the name of it, but the next video I'll talk about that. But it's all natural. And I'll tell you, it's on Amazon. I bought it when I was in Thailand because I forgot deodorant. And I think the intention was that I was going to buy something over in Thailand. But it ended up I bought this all natural stuff because I'm really against antiperspirants, and I don't really want to do deodorants. Yeah, they work. They put some scent on under your arms, and they don't have aluminum per se. And aluminum, it has been linked to cancer. So let's not set ourselves up for things like that. But anyway, make sure that you order yourself some senna, get some dandelion root. And I order these things. They come in leaf form, but I get mine powdered. If you can get them powdered, that's the best way to do it, because when it's in the powdered form, you don't have to spend too much time steeping it, because with the leaf version, you have to steep it. And in my personal opinion, I think herbs are so expensive that I don't want to waste any part of it. So I actually consume every single part of my herb. At the bottom of my glass, there might be some senna residue or some dandelion root, but for the most part, those things, I've gotten the nutrients out of them. And there's certain things you might want to pay attention to while you're detoxing, like the fulvic ionic minerals that I posted yesterday. Those help to expel metals out of your body. So the great thing about a fast is that it's going to reset our bodies in a good place. I'm expecting healing. I'm expecting a spiritual breakthrough for myself, for my church, and I've even encouraged them to fast. For people who cannot fast because you are diabetic, as I said again, there's no reason anybody cannot fast. You can fast from other things. So eat yourself fresh fruits and vegetables if you just cannot go without food. And you might start the fast for some of you who are maybe heavier and really have a food addiction, because food is something horrible in this culture. We are so addicted to food, and it's not a good thing, to the point where we can't even as believers fast. So what I want you to do is, keep yourself some carrot sticks and some celery sticks. I mean, they're delicious when you're hungry. Skip a meal and put yourself into starvation mode, and then grab a salad, and be careful what kind of dressing you put on it. Keep it, minimized to a vinaigrette, something that has vinegar in it, some olive oil in it, perhaps some things that are natural. But the ranch dressing doesn't get it. Thousand Islands doesn't get it. Some of these goopy things with all this syrup and all this other stuff, not that kind of stuff, okay? Because we're going to try to keep this clean. If you want a good idea about what you can eat, look at the diet that Daniel was telling his keeper in the book of Daniel. And he wanted to eat only certain things. No meats, no cheeses, no breads, no sugars. Don't do any of that stuff, okay? Let's keep this clean. And you're going to really enjoy it, okay? And we're doing it together as a community. So it should be great, okay? Because we're expecting spiritual breakthrough for everybody. And power. Let's stop being Christians that function with no power. The Holy Spirit has abilities for us, and he wants us to utilize them. He wants them used. So together, I'm hoping that my church, that we all come together and we possess those gifts as a unit. I mean, I don't need to have it by myself, but there's nothing wrong with me having a gift by myself. But wouldn't it be much more great if we all were doing it together? If we were just a gang of people that, hey, laid hands on people and things happen? That's what I'm talking about. This video is getting long, and I hate to listen to long videos, so I'm going to cut it short, and we'll talk again. But get senna, get yourself some dandelion root, burdock root, nettles. I mean, echinacea will keep your immune system up. There's all kinds of herbs, and we'll talk more about herbs as we go, because God's got it for us. There's no reason to be doing chemotherapy for cancer. If I had cancer, I would be doing some of these natural things that are available to us. I'm going to sign off now, but we're pushing our plate back for the next 21 or 40 days. I'm going to go the full 40 days, and you can do it too. All right? Take care. God bless.